The following show contains adult content. It's not our intent to offend anyone, but we want to inform you that if you are a child under the age of 18 or get offended easily, this next show may not be for you. The content, opinions, and subject matter of these shows are solely the choice of your show hosts and their guests, and not those of the Entertainment Network or any affiliated stations. Any comments or inquiries should be directed to those show hosts. Thank you for listening.
Hey everyone, and welcome to 50 Shades of Bullshit. I'm your host, Christine Lalonde, and this is the podcast where we uncover the truth about online dating. Now let's begin.
Hey everybody, this is 50 Shades of Bullshit, and I'm your host, Christine Lalonde, and today we have a very exciting day. Our episode is going to have Janice with us from Sex and the Solo Girl. Hey, Janice.
Hi, everyone. Of course.
And today we have an extraordinary drag queen. I love to drag it out because it deserves its special saying. I'm super excited. Janice was telling me about her friend, Sarah Cream. Tell us a little about Sarah, and then we'll bring her on.
Yeah, my pleasure. So Sarah is one of my local friends. You know how neighborhood oriented I am.
Yes.
And yes, met them a couple months ago and got to know them. And you know how I am when I really see something in someone, especially if it might align with something Sex and the Solo Girl related.
Right.
I just have this way of, I don't know, like this little thing goes off in my head, like ding, ding, ding. And I told them about my TikTok, and I get a new follow, and I go to my TikTok and I see Sarah Cream from Denver has followed me. Had no idea that they were even into drag. And I'm just thinking, oh, how cool. Like a local performer found me. I love this. Go scrolling through their profile. Astonished to find out that this is my new friend. I showed it to Chris, who became immediately obsessed, and yes, here we are. I'm going to feature them on my show, Sex and the Solo Girl. We're going to record right after this.
Yes,
and
that's
I'm bringing her to the world stage with 50 Shades of Bullshit.
I love it. So let's actually go ahead and bring on Sarah Cream, aka David.
Good morning. Hi.
Sarah, I need to clarify. He, she, they.
Oh, I do not mind as long as it's with respect. This is my Dr. Pepper. This is not sponsored. Anything as long as it's with respect.
I love it. Okay. I love a good respect, girl.
Mm-hmm.
So, Janice is drinking something other than DP. What's that?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Mine is... You go first. You go first.
Okay, so I'll go first. Okay, so knowing that I was going to be featuring Sarah and talking about drag queen, and Sarah and I also happen to be drinkers. That's one way that we've bonded, so to speak. So I decided I wanted to come up with a drag queen themed cocktail.
Look at that pretty thing.
Yep. So the rim is because when I thought of what to me. When I think of drag queens, I'm an eyelash girl.
Okay.
And I just got my lashes done today, in fact. And I always think of thank you. I always think of their eyelashes. So that's why I have the brown rim. And then I wanted to do something really pretty. So Sarah, you will be interested to know that I have 2 shots of Empress Gin. It's indigo gin. And I have 1 shot of Framboise, which is a raspberry liqueur.
Oh, okay.
You love a little raspberry liqueur.
And a squirt of lime juice and soda water.
I love a squirt of anything. Here I am, just with my old water.
Oh, girl.
Listen, hydrate or dihydrate, right? But like, you're not welcome to the table.
Oh, what you got there, Sarah Cream? You have Dr. Pepper?
Mine is, well, I had a Dr. Pepper. I can't show her because this isn't sponsored, but there's a Dr. Pepper to the side. But for this one, it's definitely not as fancy. I just made myself like a little Dirty Shirley, but I added a little bit of blue carousel to give it like a little purple. Okay. Hold on, wait, maybe if I turn this off, there we go, a little purple.
Love it.
That's great. Mm-hmm.
I love it.
Dirty Shirley, that's draggy.
Oh, I love a good Dirty Shirley.
I love a good dirty anything.
I know,
I'm all
like,
about
that
this show today.
sounds dirty.
Don't even get me
Snap a
started.
Samantha. I hope to
Yay.
get you started.
Ooh.
I have one quick question right off the bat for you. Ready? If your drag persona had a warning label, what would it say?
Warning, it's going to be creamy. You better expect some creaminess in the front row. Because girly, the creamy fantasy if you're nasty.
Wow. You
you're
answered
nasty.
very quickly.
I love
Oh, I already
that.
had that tagline.
This is
Ooh.
prepared. I love a good preparation. It's
Thank you.
amazing.
Listen, you stay ready, you don't got to get ready.
And-
Oh,
hey,
love.
I like these. These are quick.
And she does
good.
embody this. Yes, I
I
will
love
say.
this.
Yes, definitely
Mhm.
has
So-
a presence.
Do you perform anywhere?
So actually, I'm trying to go back out and perform more.
Okay.
I've been very on and off within the last few years, especially this last year because I had a bad accident last year when I was working my old job. I was getting out at like I want to say like 2:00 in the morning, something like that. I was getting a scooter to go back home. I'm like, I'm gonna be repaired. I have all my ding 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 ding.
That's so
I have-
Denver.
Yeah, it's so Denver. I have this ding, 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 ding. I got a scooter. I was going to go. I don't even cross the street. There is a truck that's right in front of me. And I feel like I'm the only person that on a scooter that actually follows traffic laws. So I'm waiting for the light to be green, right? So I'm waiting for the light to be
I don't
green.
do that shit. I will not go on one of those. Okay, go on, my dear.
Oh, yeah, no, trust me, girl. You got to get the experience and hopefully not get hit by a truck. Anyways, going on. So, spoiler alert. So I am waiting for the light to turn green. It goes green. I start going. And this other person in this truck doesn't have their blinkers on. So I'm assuming, it's an Uber driver. They're probably going to pick somebody up that's like in the bar that's like right above like where the street is. So I'm like,
Right.
okay, we can make that go. I go, unsignaled left turn, hits the left side of my body. And I had to get knee surgery because of it. And
I didn't know this.
I was like,
I didn't know this.
I thought I told you. Oh, well, yeah, I got hit by a truck.
Not the knee surgery part.
Yeah, the knee surgery was what I was needed. If you see right here, like my shoulder's still kind of like
Oh,
crazy from it a little
you
bit.
poor thing.
And then the scar on my knee is, thank God, it's healed up great. But now I can tell whenever it's gonna get cold.
Yeah, welcome to the club.
I'm
Welcome to
I,
the club.
Are
I
you
did
being
not want to join this
serious,
club.
though?
It's so, yeah, no, it was
No,
crazy.
my whole body is a weather vane. Okay.
Because of your injuries?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
And my
But
age.
okay. First of all, my dear, I'm very sorry about that.
Mhm.
That being said, though, you are a performer. You did recently
Mhm.
get into you're continuing on with your acting journey.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You're going to acting school.
I am indeed the
I love that.
Academy of Dramatic and Musical Arts in
love that.
Los Angeles.
Ooh. Wait. Are you doing it online or through something like virtually?
So originally I was going to do online. I tried to do this last year because I got accepted last year and I was like, I want to do some online school. Yada yada yada. And then right after I paid the deposit of being like, hey, I'm going to school, I'm serious about this. They were like, hey, I have some news for you. We can't do online for you. I'm so sorry. You can either move here or you can get your $500 deposit back. And I'm like, girl, give me back my $500 deposit. I just put on a lease to my new apartment. Like, I can't do this. So they gave it back to me. It was great. So they were like, you know what, try again next year. And I'm pretty sure that because we've seen what you did last year, we'll accept you into this year, basically. So I did it again. I knew for a fact, because afterwards I asked all the questions. I was like, would I be able to do online this year? They were like, probably not. And I'm like, okay, cool. So I came in with a plan. Me and my best friend.
This is
And-
also so Christine, I have to say. This is so how
wow.
Christine is.
Oh, I can't wait to hear this.
Yeah, okay.
So me and my best friend, as well as his two other friends, and then possibly two of my other friends, one of them being my best friend that's been born and raised here, are planning on getting a house. It is far away from Denver. It's still in driving commute, but I don't want to make that drive commute, but we're going to make it work. And so then once we get that house and I know that I have a place where when I do move to Los Angeles, then I'll have like a place where I can be like, oh, you know, this is home. Like all of my things are here. I can be here for like whenever the break happens. And then once we're ready for it, once the next semester comes in, then I'll be like, okay, somebody take me to the airport. I need to go.
But what he's not saying
Oh,
is
no,
that he
I'm
was
deaf.
actually accepted
Hold
into.
on. Technical
So
difficulties. There we go.
you're gonna come out to LA for this, and how long's the school for?
So if I want to do it as like a general school year, then for 4 years, since I plan on getting my bachelor's.
Wow.
If I want to just rip it off like the Band-Aid, then 2.5.
Rip it off like a Band-Aid,
I was
sister,
gonna
because
say Band-Aid girl.
it's a pain in the ass here. Plus,
Or
it's
what do they
super
say about drag
expensive.
queens that you gotta like wrap your junk? So rip it off like a bandage.
Oh, rip it off like duct tape.
Rip it off like
the duct.
duct tape.
Yeah, duct tape, bro.
Ow! I can't even imagine.
Oh, I
Well,
did not
hopefully
do
we'll
that
talk
work
about
today.
that at some point.
How long have you been doing? How long have you been Sarah Cream?
On and off, I would say 4.5 years. It's
I love
December
it.
now. Yes, 4.5 years. I started on my best friend that was born here. I have two best friends. One of them born here, one of them from Florida. The one that was born here, he got left for his parents left him in like Evergreen for whatever reason. And I was just like, girly, no, we're not having that. He found his way back into Denver. And I was like, okay, we're going to make your birthday good. And I'm going to start drag on your birthday. We're going to have fun and we're going to have drinks. And I
love
enjoyed it so much that I was just like, you know what? I want to just like, I just want to
Don't you
do
love it?
this.
Like, with the hair?
I feel
I love playing with hair.
I do
it's
too.
beautiful.
Have
And
you
look, all
fallen more?
blondes, all blondes tonight.
Right here we are.
Oh, this
today. We're
one,
all
oh, it
dead.
doesn't really show well in this lighting. Let me try to change it. For those of you listening, I'm changing my light. That doesn't help. This is kind of like more of like a rosé, kind of like a rosé pink.
It's cute. I like it.
I wanted to go with like
Jealous.
I wanted to go with like a color theme. I love this hair.
And
I
This is my
do
first
too.
time
It's
wearing this hair.
real.
You can tell it's adorable because you're like, oh yay.
I know. I'm just like, oh my god, I'm feeling my fantasy. I'm feeling the creamy fantasy.
You're feeling my fantasy. I've always wanted to have long blonde hair.
I
well,
can let you borrow.
All right. You got your new haircut, Janice. It's beautiful. I love it.
Thank you.
Do you love it?
I'm
No?
I'm learning to love it. In fact, that was one reason I prepped myself for tonight, because I've always wanted long hair and it just doesn't work out. And so I am jealous, Sarah, and it looks great. So yes, I am getting
looks
used to it,
beautiful.
and thank you to all the comments. But anyways, how do you
I
get
know.
your hair to look so natural?
First, I can let you borrow it. Don't worry.
It's an actual wig or is it attached? Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
It's a wig.
That must have cost a fortune. It looks so real.
My mom
Yeah.
got it for me for my birthday, so I don't know how much it was,
Like,
but
Mommy. Well,
So-
Ethan RS2621, welcome to the show. Has said hello and asked how we all are, and we are all fabulous. So thank you.
We
very
are all
much.
fabulous.
We are.
Yes.
So Sarah, have you fallen in love with more of your Sarah Cream persona, or are you still, feeling your oats as David as well? I mean, how does this work in your life?
So definitely like being Sarah Cream taught me how to be more confident within myself. Because most of the time, usually it's just like I throw it on. It's like it's a if we want to go to the scandalous side, we'll go into there later. But this one
Ethan.
is a thank you. I wish I
Ethan's
was
like,
natural blonde.
Never thought I'd see three beautiful blondes
Hey,
all
I
at
never
once.
said I was natural. I'm sorry if everybody.
Am I the only
you're-
natural here? That's okay. It's all
Sorry to
right.
disappoint everyone.
I'm disappointed. This is a wig, girl. But you know what? I'm glad that you like it on me. I'm glad that it looks good on me.
It really, really does.
It
I
does.
have and I'm not interrupting your question, but
Mhm.
Sarah, David, Christine, you also have another persona on TikTok. It's like the Joker type of thing. You've got like a couple different personas going on.
So
Can you
it's
tell us
all
about that?
Mhm.
And
It's
what?
all Sarah Cream. So
Okay,
that's why that's why I normally describe myself as a drag artist rather than a drag queen. Like right now, since we're
Oh,
like, oh, we're talking
drag
about drag
artist.
queens, I'm like, let me fem it up real quick. Let me fem it up real quick, honey. But no, most of the time, whenever I like to try to like do like a costume, or if I have like an idea, most of the ideas that I usually get are like either like TikTok audios that I find that are like, that's funny, I want to do that. Or if it's just like an idea of like a number that I want to do for like a show. Most of the time I was like, I do a whole different like mix of things. I do like artists from women, I do artists from men, I do like weird indie things. I love indie music. But where was I going with this? Everything is just like Sarah Cream. Like it is like Sarah is just me performing, putting on a show. And
Okay.
however, if I want to make it either mask, because I've done like drag queen, like obviously drag queen. I've done like butch, like drag king personas. I feel most confident whenever I'm like doing like non-binary, weird, like monster kind of stuff. I usually will like doing that. Hence why I like describing myself not as a drag queen, but as a drag artist. I think that all drag is beautiful, and I like to show the androgynous part of it.
I love that. Are you single, Sarah?
Yes.
Okay. So when you date, do you date as Sarah Cream, or do you date as David, or do you just date as fucking take me the way I am?
Most of the time, usually take me the way I am. It's kind of, but most of the time, like if I want like a good show. But most of the time, it's usually whenever I'm out of drag, whenever I'm David, whenever I'm just like just going out into the
David.
town.
I said it wrong.
David.
Thank you, baby.
It's a little bit of spice.
David.
It's a little bit of spice.
I like the spice.
So it's I usually date normally whenever I'm more like actually myself. When I'm like this, it's more so most of the time a character that I'm putting on. So whenever somebody, which is a whole other thing within dating in the gay dating in the gay community, it's a whole other thing that I'm not a part of personally, because everyone's
What
like,
do you mean?
ooh, like there's a lot of men that are DL on the down low and are just like, oh, I don't want to date like a man, or like I don't want to like date anyone that's just like giving like any sort of like masculinity. Like I'll only go for like cross dressers. I'll only go to like for like the femme types. I'll only go for like drag queens. And even though like most drag queens, we like wash it out and we just like go bodybuilding on like the weekends. So like
Yeah, I was gonna say there's like so many questions. That's so okay.
Yeah, so dating within like I don't like dating like this because they're not getting the true essential me, really.
Aren't they though?
Not really, like
No?
because
She's saying
most of the
it's a
time,
performance.
yeah, because most of the time,
Okay.
usually I'm like usually only going out like this whenever I'm doing a number, whenever I'm doing a show, whenever I'm getting booked for like, like at the bar or anything like that. And they're like, okay, you're going to do about like 2-3 numbers, yada, yada, yada. Here's like the idea for the show that we're going to do. Here we go. So most of the time, usually whenever I'm on stage, I'm usually, performing. I'm usually, lip syncing to like, I don't know, like Chapel Roan or something. And then most of the times, like, yeah, I'll mingle. Like during like the break time and everything while I'm doing like this, if I have already changed into my next outfit. But most of the time, whenever they're looking at me, they're like, oh my God, you're like a gorgeous, beautiful woman. And like, I want to do anything to just be like, I want you to step on me. And I'm like, listen, I like that idea, but not when I'm like this, because when I'm like this, I'm getting paid. So.
What's funny is my friend Richard told me years ago about this female friend that he has, that men would hire her to wear like real tall stiletto sharp heels and step on their scrotum and their balls and shit. And I'm like, what? And she
That is
was
like
saying-
actually more of a common kink.
yeah, it's
Yep,
very
that's a
common.
legitimate
I had
thing.
no- It is. I'm like, where can I sign up for that shit?
I
want to get paid for
let's
that.
talk.
I'll buy
well-
high fucking heels for that.
Do you walk in heels though? Like, so I have to say, Despite being a sex goddess and having a sex podcast, I cannot walk in heels. I have tried. I had someone come and like tutor me once. I have watched all the YouTube videos. I have never gotten to the point where I am confident in public walking in stilettos. I got my cowboy boots. I have other things that make me confident. Sarah, how high are your stilettos? Do you even do them? Like, how did you even come to be able to do that? I can't do it, you two. I can't.
So, oh, sorry, go on.
Mm-mm.
Well, I was going
okay.
to say first that before you answer, Sarah, that I modeled for almost 30 years, and we were in 3-4 inch heels, and I taught my entire career. I taught people how to model on the runway. So Janice, we are going to teach you.
I actually
I will
hired
teach you. I
someone.
can. Yeah, you hired the wrong bitch then. You did not say, Christine, show my ass how.
I'm 40. Okay, all right.
That's so funny.
Okay,
but yeah, so go ahead, Sarah.
Yes. So to answer the question, I have definitely worn 6 inches for a number. And is it comfortable? No. Is it comfortable? No. And thank God I'm usually only wearing it for about like 3-4 minutes. But for any twink out there that's like, oh my God, like it looks so easy. You're just lip syncing. You're like, like I can probably do that. Easy. I can get on Drag Race. It is not. Look at me here, Tony. Look at me here, like Chris. That. You're probably a Chris. You're not going to be able to do it, and you're not going to get on Drag Race. It's so much harder than you think it is.
It is a lot harder. Gosh. Oh, by the way, Janice has a admirer. Ethan is going nuts back there, thinking you're just this hot little tamale, looking like you're in your 20s. And
oh, because I said I was 20, or I said I was 40.
I love it.
Oh, and Sarah didn't know my age, so
I didn't. No, I always thought that like you were like early mid-30s.
Christine knows my actual age, and so she knows that I'm just beaming right now because no, that's not
a girl close. Likes to be told.
I was like, if anything. I hope that wasn't mean, because I literally, like, legitimately, like, I know that you're older than me. I just don't know by how much.
That's the mystery.
That's where it's like
of
late 20s to mid 30s is my guess.
For who?
That's very sweet.
For Janice.
For Janice.
I will never say on the air. I will never say publicly.
Oh, I'll say, but you know.
No, I just
say,
when I became public a few years ago, there was all this question about my age, and it was always like all this ambiguity around how old people thought I was, and I just always said I'm gonna keep it a mystery.
Yeah. How I like to say it, we're here for a fun time, not for a long time.
I'm here for fun and long.
I just like messing with people.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Oh my gosh. So I had here. I had a great question. Now I can't. Now I can't find it.
I can jump in with.
Oh, if drag queens ran the world, what dating rule would be mandatory for everyone?
If you're not wearing nails, you're not doing drag. Put some on.
Yes.
I just chose not to because I got ready like as soon as I finished like my outfit and everything. They are not done.
Oh, I got mine done today. I got mine a little bit shorter, but look how cute.
Oh, cute. No, this is a bare man hand. I got finished with my outfit and I looked at the time and I was finished like 20 minutes, not even 20 minutes, like 15 minutes before we were supposed to be in here. And I was like, I don't have enough time to do my nails. We're going to put on the wig. We're going to put on the outfit. We're going to go.
I also have a nail thing. So when I am into my nails, they're not done today. And because my rule is kind of when Chris is out of town is when I actually let them like breathe for a couple days, if that makes sense, Christine and David. Because I always have them done and it takes me hours out of every single week. And so he's gone on a work trip. So I have them breathing and then I'm putting them back on after we record tonight.
Well, I do the dip. So
Yeah.
I get mine done every 2 to 3 weeks. And in preparation for heading to Mexico, I didn't know if I was going to have time. And so they were starting to come off. And so I had them removed, and they were long and they were beautiful. They were my natural nail. And I was like, yeah, look at me. And then like I walked out of the salon, and within minutes, my nails just started hurting. I've always had really sensitive nail beds. And when there's nothing heavy on them, they just hurt and ache, and they were so fucking sharp. I was cutting everything around me in shreds, and I was like,
totally
okay.
know what you mean.
So I walked back down to the salon today, and I was like, put my nails back on. So
You're gonna keep that.
yes, I know where you were going, Janice. You said you were going to say, am I going to keep them on through Mexico? Yeah. Because I checked it out. It's at least half the price to get them done
Christine,
in Mexico.
You will be, and I don't think Sarah cares about this, but I will just say, having lived in the tropics for an extended amount of time, you will be amazed at what the humidity will do to your hair and nails and skin. And so I would say let it go and see what happens.
I'll try.
Yeah.
I'll try. It's just that I've just had a hard time with my nail beds my entire life, meaning that if I don't have even paint on them, they ached and hurt really bad. They always have. I have very sensitive everything. And since I've had dip on them, they've been amazing and they've been strong and wonderful. But then I took them off and it's fucking painful. And I was like, no. So we'll see. I'll go down and see what happens because I'm going to be there a while. I'm going to check it out. I got my flight. I got my tickets.
Yay, Christine's moving to Mexico.
Her moving to Mexico. Don't drink the water.
Yes.
Or maybe I should. Then I can lose some of this excess.
That's wild. That's crazy.
I'm like,
That's
hey, if I have to
dedication.
shit out a few pounds, then here we
Oh my
go,
God.
water.
She said, I have a worm growing in me and it makes me feel incredible.
Well, yes, we do like those worm growing in us. So, so tell me, does being in drag make you feel more confident in your everyday life, or does it expose places you need to grow?
Ooh, that's a good question. So when I first started drag, you would never believe it thank you. Thank you. I'm gorgeous. Sorry. So being in drag definitely like taught me how to like gain this confidence. Because basically for me, since I'm such a performer, being like in drag, it's just being on like stage, but just like out in the open. So it definitely taught me how to be confident in my everyday self. I started when I was 22. I think it just turned 22.
When you surprised your friend?
Yeah, I was 20. Oh no, I was 21 turning 22. That's what it was. And when I was like 21, I was just like very like, I just moved to Denver from this small little mountain town. And I was just like, oh, I only really know like my town. Like, I don't know how like the city works. And like, you know, I don't want to be like a bad kid, quote unquote. Like, I want to be nice and humble. And then I went into drag to surprise my best friend. And now I've become a fucking monster.
I love it. A beautiful,
What is your
perfect
definition
monster.
of a monster?
Oh my God.
You mean like a slayer?
I have done everything and anything across the board since I started doing drag. Since like, you know, like the confidence that I have, I was able to like build onto like how I'm not in drag, like the confidence that you see that I have all the time, pretty much.
Yes.
Yeah, because I was not that confident years ago.
No, she's badass.
Thank you. I try my best.
Definitely like a take no fucks, give no fucks, take no fucks. type of
Absolutely.
person. Mhm.
I love that.
Absolutely.
My spirit what do you think's the biggest misconception of people you know, for drag performers and drag queens?
We're not here to touch your children. We're here to make money.
Thank you.
Yes!
We're here to perform and have a good time.
You know what's funny
You.
is that I don't know. Go you for sure. Thank you,
Yes,
Jenna,
we're here
because
to make coin.
I'm
And-
here
and
to
you're
I'm here to
making-
get my check.
you're here making coin with adults
Mhm.
who
Oh my
come to
God.
watch a show where you perform, not like. I think people are just like fucking crazy thinking that, drag queens or drag performers are going to be like
It
recruiting
doesn't
their
even
children.
add up. Like
No. No,
No.
it's insane. No, it's crazy that like the amount of right-winged people that are just like they're gonna hold on. I need to get
Oh,
up close to my mic.
Here we go.
The amount of like
Good.
right wing that are just like they're gonna take everything that we have. They're gonna take our children and they're gonna make them into them he, she, they, them pronouns, whatever the fuck they are, and they're it's
God.
just gonna rewrite their plan, their brains. They're gonna be drinking from the same water that turned the freaking frogs gay. Like like
Look how talented she is.
That's amazing.
thank you.
Good girl.
It's crazy that like people have this mindset, and I'm like, girl, no, I'm going to Charlie's to like, just like bump it in the bathroom. I'm not actually bumping it in the bathroom. To go like
You
bump
are
it in the
taking
bathroom.
me next time, Charlie. It's a bar.
I want to come and go to Charlie's.
Oh God, I have seen so many things at Charlie's.
I used to hang out there, not in the last like maybe year, but okay, girl, we're going to Charlie's after we hang out someday.
Period.
Or
Period.
to hang out someday. All right, yes,
Absolutely.
go on. So okay, so obviously Republicans, there's probably not Christine's audience, but besides the fact that you're not predators, what do you think like normal sane people like Christine and I and people who watch Drag Race recreationally, like what would we maybe misunderstand about you?
Okay, the amount also of people, the amount of also straight women that go to the bars and see like drag queens that are just like, oh my God, you're like so beautiful, and like you can like get on Drag Race, like you're like so incredible, so amazing.
Right.
Drag Race is so much goddamn work.
Okay,
And-
so everybody, we are going on Sex and the Solo Girl after this to talk about this. All right, go on. Oh, okay,
But-
go on. Don't.
Period. So, but yeah, there's like a lot of that, and I'm just like, oh, thank you so much, yada yada yada. And then they're also just being like, I want to be your best friend. Like, can we like exchange socials and everything? Like, can I get your phone number? Can I go yada yada yada? And the one thing that I will say, like, this is at least coming from me. I don't know how other queens work. Is that I also use like my Instagram as like connections, like everything like that. It's business at the end of the day.
Right.
On how I can get booked, on how I can go to other places in order to get booked. It's the one reason why I have my one drag show in Atlanta every single year. Because they love me over there. But
We're
every single
Doing
time
it.
that
We're
they're
doing it. Christine and I
Here.
love the South.
Yeah.
Um,
you have a
period.
show, right, in Atlanta?
I do indeed have a show in Atlanta. It is
Okay.
definitely for a certain audience. But that luckily that certain audience also likes drag. Which I can go, this is a whole entire other thing by itself besides drag that I am like also like that I'm like also into, that I'm also very, very well known for. But I like, I know the people because it's at a convention every single year. So I talk to the people that like run the convention, and they're just like, and I'm just like, yeah, I was thinking about like doing a drag show. Like I want to get people like, like involved in the art of drag. A lot of us just want to just like express ourselves through the art, yada, yada, yada. This next upcoming May is going to be my 5th year doing it. And
It's game related.
yeah,
Okay,
I-
we'll
I
leave it
kinda-
at that. We'll
it's-
leave it at that.
you're good. I was like, if you're really curious, I can get into it, but it's just like, it's a whole other subculture itself.
I love it.
Um,
That's cool.
But yeah, I talked to them. I'm just like, I want to host a drag show every single year. This is going to be my 5th year doing it once they open the panels up again. And everyone loves the show. Like everyone is expecting it every single year. And yeah, and every single year, I bring in a bunch of other performers. Like last year, I just performed with Jaden Dior, season 7 of RuPaul's Drag Race. Jaden Dior Fierce's drag daughter. I performed with her. I performed with Eva Destruction and Astrid Aurelia from Dragula. It's just an incredible time, and I love hosting that show. But
Sarah,
you turning back to the question, everyone's just like, I want to get your like DMs, like I want to have your number, like yada, yada. And I'm just like, girl, after today, you're never gonna see me again. Like unless you're gonna become a fan of me, you're never gonna see me again.
So let's deconstruct this because I don't think I would do that ever. So a straight, white cis woman comes up to you having enjoyed your show and has so much gumption and entitlement that she assumes that you are going to want to like go and hang out with her just because.
I hope that it's not just like a demographic, but it's every single time. It's like a cis straight white woman that's just like, I want to hang out with you. Like, let's get
because
brunch.
like
and I'm like,
never been approached by one of us
white
before,
woman,
and
I
you're
don't
just
know about-
waiting for us to come and be your friend.
yeah, I don't know. Like, again, I'm doing this as a job. Like, I'm doing this to collect my coin. Whereas then, like, she's just like, oh my God, you're so gorgeous and beautiful. Like, let's do brunch. I'm like, I don't know you.
Yeah. No, I like that. That's
you.
what I'm saying. I'm like, that's stupid. But like, what is the mindset actually? Like, oh, you're just waiting for me to come up and ask you to hang out.
I guess so. Like, I don't know. Like
stupid.
every single time that I do it, like obviously, like if I know you, then like I'm not gonna like hang out with you and like in the bar, like, you know, like after all of my numbers are done. So like whenever like my best friends like come to see me, if they like record my numbers that I like posted on TikTok or like Instagram or whatever, like I'll hang out with them. And then, but like some random person's like, oh my God, you're like so hot and so gorgeous and like so beautiful. I can go into a specific story. This is not like this is just another kind of realm from like DL men, like DL trade of just wanting to get with drag
DL?
queens down low.
Okay.
So like they probably are like they're not out of the closet or like they have a wife at home or like, you know, they just want to feel my curves, which are not natural because I'm wearing a corset.
I was just gonna say they're going to be sorely
Not
disappointed.
natural.
Not natural. I'm wearing a waist cincher right now. This is not natural at all. But
Well, most of us women don't have. I have all natural, but there are lots of bitches out there that don't have natural, so it's not a new thing.
yeah, no, but they just look at us. They're just like, oh my God, like you have like a nice, neat, like, you know, like hourglass curve, and I'm like, that's girl, this is all fake. This is all fake.
Has anybody ever mistaken you for a woman on the street?
Yeah, a lot of the times that I'm like either because the main place that
You're
like all like the bars that I'm just like, don't make me get my knife. No, like since like most of the bars that I usually perform at are like on Colfax, which Colfax
Right.
is like
It's crazy.
it's the gutted street of Denver.
Yes,
but like
it is.
most of the time I usually perform on Colfax, and most of the time I usually get like the bums that are like, you know, like waiting for like the bus stop, or they're just like, oh my God, spare change, and I'm like, I don't carry cash on me, I'm sorry. Meanwhile, I have like $100 in my wallet. And I'm like, I don't
That's not
carry cash.
spare
I'm sorry.
change, right?
No, not spare change at all. But like most of the time they'll just be like, hey baby, what you doing later? And I'll be like, you wish, buddy. And they're like, oh my God.
When they say, what are you doing later? You should be untucking. I'm untucking. I'm letting the balls run through.
They're just gonna be like, hey baby, what you doing? I'll be like, I'm just gonna be like untucking. And they're like, what is that? And it's just like, you know, when you like take your nuts and you just like you put it like right where your ass is, and you're like, and I'm like, yeah, no tits.
Oh my God.
No tits here.
I want to talk about untucking.
That's hilarious.
No tits here.
Oh my God. Oh, by the way, Ethan wants to hear more about our sex lives, but I got to tell you, Ethan, Janice is on my show a lot. We talk a lot about different topics of sex. You are welcome to go back and listen to any of the previous episodes. You can search out for Janice if you want, and we have no filter on this show. So
And I talk explicitly about details about my own sex life on my own podcast.
Right. So you can check out more episodes of 50 Shades of Bullshit, or you can do Sex in the Solo Girl. Yeah. So there you go. But I think that's funny. I've always been curious about the tuck. Can we go there for a second?
We can go there. It's not comfortable.
I was gonna say.
Mhm.
So do you have to wrap it in something and then tuck it and tape it? I mean, how do you secure that?
So there's
And
a
a
few ways.
lot of them, by the way, a lot of
Mhm.
people who do tuck, and I've seen some incredible drag performers and drag queens and cross dressers and trannies and whatever you want to do, but they tuck so well, and I'm like, damn, I've always been curious. So I'm so happy you're going to share.
So it really differs from like drag queen to drag queen. Some people are lazy and either I wear really loose fitting clothes or I wear what's called a tucking panty, which is
Oh.
basically like the illusion of a lot of people that are getting into like a lot of people that are just now finding out that they're like transgender, specifically from like going male to female, will get like tucking panties, and
Okay.
it'll help like secure the sack like up to your body. It'll help like kind of pull it back, and it kind of gives like the shape of like
Mm.
you know, the majora labia kind of gives
Right.
it kind of gives that shape a little bit.
Okay.
So a lot of people will do that. For those of them, you know, not me, that are like, you know, just being like, I'm gonna take this seriously, let's go girls, they will take a whole entire thing of like duct tape pretty much.
I'm gonna
And-
take this
Oh!
seriously.
We're gonna go into the male anatomy here. So viewer
Okay.
discretion advised if they haven't been advised already, which they have been
Yes.
41 minutes ago. But you take your nutsack, and you know whenever it's cold, like you know it like the nuts have to like be able to like you know like have a certain amount of temperature. So they usually will like go sink back up into your body. Basically, what
Okay.
queens do is put them inside of that place that usually where it happens whenever it's cold outside. There's a few
Okay.
different techniques on doing this. People will literally just stick it back in there. Some people will just like, I don't know, like dip it inside of like some cold water. So in that way, like the nuts can go back inside of the body naturally. And then from there, you take your penis and then you pull it back to where your body is. And then
Okay.
you duct tape it basically to your
Tape
back.
it. Good
To
Lord,
your
have
back.
mercy.
Basically. So like in the
That
cracks of like
cannot
so like basically
be
like in the cracks of like either the cracks of the butt or like by
crevice,
the
yeah.
red like yeah like the crevice or like you know like the
Mm.
back where the
Mm-mm.
tailbone is. A lot of queens that are like, I'm serious about this, let's go, we'll do that. And I'm
Mm.
like, more power to you, because I don't like to be in that pain when I'm performing and I'm in this for like 8
Wow.
hours.
I can't. I always wondered if it was painful or extremely
Or
uncomfortable.
at least uncomfortable,
It's-
sweaty, possibly.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure
had
it
to do
gets
it a few
not cold
times.
anymore. I'm sure it gets warm from the body, and they all
Mhm.
want to drop again.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And
I
so
think the
but
panties
fear-
would be the best way.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so. The fear would be that you move in a certain way and it pokes out. I don't even understand. Like, I've watched drag queens perform. What is the real need to even do this in the first place?
If you want to
So-
have a
so-
really, really, really nice tuck, like Trinity the Tuck from All Star Season 4 and Season 9, like she has like the best
Of
one out
what
there.
show?
RuPaul's Drag Race.
RuPaul's Drag
She's-
Race.
yeah,
That's what I thought.
yeah.
Well, you know, they want to. I would say that anybody who is in the business or does this type of thing would want to feel as feminine and look as feminine
Is that what
as
it's
possible.
about, David?
When you're going on to Drag Race, most of the time, usually it's like, you know, like they want queens. Which is
Okay.
why I feel like I have not been accepted yet. But you know what? We're still working on it.
Yes. Yeah.
But most of the time, usually it's like at least like the fashion girls and like the performers will usually go that route. Even though I'm a performer, I'm also very much like a comedy queen, as we can tell. So I like to go the panty route of just going like, I don't want to hurt myself. You know, we're gonna be comfortable. While I'm comfortable, I can still death drop if I want to. So
I have wondered that before. Like, what is let's not like gonna poke out. People aren't gonna see that you have a penis.
I can't
Right. I mean,
imagine.
we can stop. I don't understand
No,
why
no,
all
I-
this
I-
like emphasis on the tucking. Because a lot of them are wearing dresses anyways. I don't know.
Well,
Also,
you don't wanna
don't
look like
see-
you're free
you
ball
don't
and
see a
have a
guy
dick
walking
swinging
down the
everywhere.
street all the time and be like, "Oh my god, his dick is showing."
yeah. No, it's mostly like I'm gonna stand up here real quick because what I'm wearing right now is sort of like a cat suit, but like most
Okay.
of the time they usually end like right here. So most of the time you want to try to like get the illusion that like there's nothing there, especially if
Right.
it's like in like a one piece suit. That's usually where you normally go
Okay.
that route.
Right.
Yeah. Well, I can't imagine if someone's got a big dick, how uncomfortable that would be to try to hide that thing.
Ask Evie Oddly.
Oh,
Ask-
Evie Oddly
ask
has a big
Evie
one.
Oddly. Yeah.
Wow.
It's one of the jokes that has been mostly said in All Star or not on All Stars on RuPaul's Drag Race season 10. I think that's when Evie Oddly was on. It was either 10 or 11. 11. It was season 11 when she won. It's one of the big jokes that always happens, just going like, "Oh my god, Evie."
There are some big girls on that show. She's not the first. I have
Yeah,
a
but
talent
just-
for identifying people with big penises, and she's not the first.
Well, no, but sometimes people look like they would have one and don't.
No, I know
So,
it's not
it's-
about just being big. I know, like it's a whole thing for me, like ways that I can identify if someone actually has a big dick or not.
I love it. So I have what okay, here's a question for you. If you could drag makeup any celebrity,
Ooh.
who desperately needs it?
Needs it is a different question. Okay. It sounds like a cop out, but I want to say Sarah Jessica Parker.
Yeah, that bitch needs help. I can't. That's a good name because
I
Like-
had a dream about her the other night and
Ugh,
how
I
like
can't stand
awful
it.
she looked. And Sarah, I can't believe you're saying this because it was like probably less than a week ago that I had this dream about how like everybody else on the cast looked so good and she did not, and how it was like this whole thing and like people were trying to like help her and stuff. Because I
Oh my
watch Sex
God,
in the
that's
City
hilarious.
once in a while, but it was
I just don't like her personally. Ugh, she drives me
but
crazy.
it was like and what was the show and Just Like That, and people were really concerned by how bad she looked. And see, I am with
Well, not
you, and I
everybody can
dreamt-
age gracefully.
No, it's fine. I'm not saying that. I just
I
happen
think
to
I'm
have
older than her, and it can be done.
older
heard it can
by
be done.
10
I,
okay,
I think
go on.
I am
go
older
on.
than her.
Well,
I don't remember how old she is, so
Why do you think she needs a makeover?
because because she was butchered wrong. Her work was just bad.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Like-
she did get bad. She did get bad work done, and I would be suing. Oh, she's 3 years older than me.
okay, so hardly anything, and you look 20 years younger easily.
As you should, sister, as you should.
Well, like
As I
she-
should.
All right, I know. So we're not talking
Oh,
shit
gosh.
about women
No.
necessarily, but
No,
Like, there's a
she's
difference
probably an
between, like,
extraordinary
great-
woman.
aging gracefully and letting yourself go. I'm sorry. Like this whole thing with Pamela Lee these days. I like what the
Oh.
hell? Like, yeah,
Why?
you can
Why
age
would you?
gracefully or you can just completely stop taking care of yourself. She looks fucking ridiculous, and I'm not sorry for saying that.
Mhm. Yeah,
Yes,
no, some people.
I did
Yeah.
have my cocktail, but no, she is not making me proud. Like,
Yeah, no. Like there's some people out there that like can age like beautifully, can age like
Mhm.
fine
you still
wine.
have to wear makeup and like do your hair.
Well,
Even
put some effort
e-
in.
I would say like some people are just also born with amazing genes.
Thank
And
you.
like some people just straight up period. And like some people
Yeah.
just don't really have to. Meanwhile Meanwhile, some people look like they should be on Colfax.
I know. That's hilarious. You know, I
Like-
grew up in Wyoming, and when I moved to Denver after high school, everybody told me, don't go to Fairfax because it's where all the hookers walk.
Colfax.
Colfax, that's it.
I'm like, where's Fairfax?
Fairfax. No, that's LA. So Sarah, Cream, and
Yes.
Janice, thank you both for coming on my show. We're almost out of time. We're literally seconds away. For anybody who wants to hear more, we're going over to Sex and the Solo Girl to record right after this. Janice is also gonna do an episode with us. And so that's exciting. Next week, I don't have anybody. Janice, you want to come on with me again?
I am going
Okay,
to.
great. Great. So come back same time, same place
Sarah.
next week. Sarah's like, yeah.
Period.
We
period,
love you.
period.
You have
We
your new
love you.
co-host right here.
Right? So thank you everybody for coming today. Same time, same place next year and next week. Oh, God.
We're like,
I think
bye,
I
so
need a
long,
drink.
farewell.
Right?
We
Let's
might need
just keep
another
this
drink
shit-
after this one.
Right? I'm gonna need one. So let's just keep this shit real, and I'll see you next week.
If you enjoyed this episode, please share with your friends, like and follow us on Instagram at 50 Shades of _bullshit and Facebook at 50 Shades of Bullshit. Thanks so much for listening, and we really hope to see you again next week.